Well, hello, good people of the interwebs. It is the month of February, and this is something different. This is a game in which most people have heard of and probably seen, but it is Swordcraft Story, otherwise known in Japan as Untitled Craftlord Monogatari. This is actually something different because this is one of my first games I actually got from Anime Expo, so it does hold some sort of special significance to me. And Summon Night Swordcraft Story, you actually play as the son or daughter of the late Master Shintetsu. And you only have two people to choose from and 13 days to prepare for the grand tournament. So let's start a new game. So we have two people to choose from. Kleru or Prati. Now, when I actually owned the game, I was Kleru. But since this is something different, let's go with Prati.
With who? Are you listening to me? Wake up! Oh, why is Mother yelling about makeup? I tried to get you out of bed 7 times this morning. Are you going for a new record? The opening ceremony is today. Remember? Now get down here! That's today. Uh-oh. I have to get ready. In a couple hours. You mean a couple seconds? What's that? Ah! Oh, what was that? Are you alright, Mother?
Wondering where the run button was in the...
Mother, are you okay? Hello? What are you talking about? Wasn't you that scream? Of course it was. I just wanted to make sure you were awake.
Well, it sounds like my mom, but she wouldn't yell at me to do that. She would sometimes just yank the cover off me and just wake me up like.
Don't do that. I thought you heard it worse. No! Well, that's an interesting way to come downstairs, isn't it? I think my nose is broken. It looked like it hurts. Are you alright? Are you kidding? Of course now! Who put those there? I'm guessing it was the carpenters who built the house. Yes, but how can you forget where the stairs are in your own house? Are you trying to make me worry about you because it's working? Of course I didn't forget, I'm fine. I'm not so sure. Do you know where you are? What's your name? You're kidding, right? No, I'm not kidding. I'm making sure you're alright, not telling your name. Okay, I'll tell you.
It's Brady. Yes, it's okay.
My name's Patty, as if I could forget that. Next question, what is your job? Why is Mother asking me such absurd questions? One little accident and she fears the worst. I work for a craft night, Mother. And what do you do for this craft night? I'm his apprentice. And what does this craft knight do? He forges metal weapons, and he teaches me how to do it, too. Satisfied yet? No, not yet. What's my name? That's easy. Amorous. What? That's not my name. Stop fooling around. I'm just kidding. You're fine. Of course I am. Sounded like an earthquake when you fell downstairs. I thought the house was going to collapse. Like an earthquake. Is Mother trying to say I'm fat?
Well, dear, you are wearing heavy armor, you know. It makes you 10 pounds extra fat.
Anyway, don't you remember what's happening today? Of course I do. Today's the opening ceremony of the tournament that determines the new Craftlord.
That's what the 13 days are for.
Craftlord becomes the Knight of Weistern, the legendary city of swords. And is given the honored task of guarding Parsta, the sacred spirit of the Holy Sword. I never thought I would be chosen to participate in the tournament. It almost feels like a dream. But I intend to win the tournament and become the guardian of Parsta, just like Father did. But I'll never win if I don't leave right now. Hold on. Here, take this with you. What's this, a good luck charm? Looks kinda old. That's your father's lucky charm. I made it to protect him. You did! He took it with him wherever he went, until one day, 3 years ago. Perhaps he left it here on purpose.
Father is Shintetsu.
Mother? Your train is about to become much more difficult and you have many arduous paths ahead of you. This charm will help you. Your father was never injured when he carried it with him. Thank you, Mother. I'll take good care of it.
You get father's charm.
You better go. You don't want to miss it. Good luck. You can count on me.
So therefore, you are the child of the great craft knight Shintetsu.
You have the entrance ticket. You won't be able to enter the tournament without it. Oh, I forgot all about it. It should be in my dresser.
So let's go back up here. Back to the room. On the dresser.
This is my entrance ticket. I can't get into the central tower without it.
You get the entrance ticket. And now we leave.
Don't forget your water scooter. You'll never be able to reach the tournament anytime if you have to swim there.
Which is this right here.
This is my water scooter. With it, I can ride across water.
Anything else, Mother?
No? Okay, bye. The central tower. It's in the heart of the city, but I've never been inside. Wonder what it looks like.
I put a little bit of cheese in here, but you know, nothing too crazy. So this here is the central tower. Welcome to the Silver Guild. Fair citizen of which... Oh, it's you, Pratty. Tournament starts today, doesn't it? Do your best and make us proud. So you go here.
Central Tower!
Which is all the way there.
It's starting to get nervous.
Patty! What are you doing? Why are you just standing there? You're gonna be late.
Good morning. Hello, Master. Good morning.
You're cutting a little close, ain't you?
Don't worry, I still have time.
Sounds like something your father would say. Why not try being more like your mother?
What are you talking about?
So I was running late. I was making excuses for it. Just like a woman.
Ding! Hey, That's sexist! I think I should tell Mother of your poor attitude towards the female gender.
Now, why would you go and do something cruel like that?
Just kidding, Master. Not that you and Mother get along anyway.
Oh!
Damn, Pratty.
You really think so?
Yes.
Thank you for your honesty, however depressing it is. Well, I'm heading back to the Silver Guild. Come and find me after this opening ceremony. You better win the tournament, because I don't work with second-class princes.
Second-class apprentices. Master Braun isn't exactly filling me with confidence. Anyway, I'll head to the Silver Guild right after the ceremony.
Which is right there.
I mean, sir, I've been there so much lately, it almost feels like it's my second home.
That's because it is your second home. So, let's go in. Make ourselves be known. Oh, and this is your save point. So if you ever want to save, you do that. But not right now. They all have rapid succession in turning their heads to left and right. Damn, if fighting skills were all that mattered, I could become a Craftlord in my sleep. Yeah, of course you would. The entrance to the labyrinth is past the large workshop, but you can't go through here yet. The opening ceremony is about to begin on the second floor. So, second floor we go. And through the door. Entrance taking place. You're Pratty, yes? Opening ceremony is taking place in this hall. Enter, please.
There are a lot of people here.
Darn, we can't go to the third level yet. Hey, you! Who's your guardian beast? Haven't got one yet. Everyone in this tournament will use a weapon that was made with the help of a guardian beast. You'll never survive if you don't have a guardian beast of your own. What do you want? Nothing. Central Tower is the castle of the Craftlords. Welcome to the opening ceremony of the Craftlord tournament.
Well, this is it. I'm getting nervous.
Bluebird, the Craftlord of Amber. Urexa, Craftlord of Jade. And Sakura, Craftlord of Sapphire. These three masters have deigned to address you, and you will be wise to heed their words.
Welcome, apprentices. Welcome, children of the Craft Knights who defend the City of Souls.
Today begins the tournament in which the skills you've learned will be tested.
It was 3 years ago that we lost Shintetsu, our strongest and most respected craftlord.
3 years. Has it really been 3 years since he died? I've got to snap out of it and pay attention.
And Shintetsu's loss was followed by the disappearance of Tyron, Craftlord of Crystal. We need to find a replacement for these men, to join the other Craftlords of Oyster, as the guardians and protectors of Parista, the spirit that dwells within the Holy Sword. A position has been prepared for one of these apprentices in this chamber, and we will determine which of you standing before us is worthy of claiming this position.
The majority of you lack the skill to be a worthy apprentice, let alone a Craftlord. But all of you possess the gift of youth, and few of you, the potential that comes with it. We must harness that potential to protect life's turn. We must do whatever is needed to fortify the City of Souls. I should think of Craftlord would know better than to have such a flawed opinion.
Aren't you a little douchebag?
How does he explain all the adults in this... How does he explain all the adults in the city who cannot craft a decent weapon?
You're a kid, you don't even know. Shut up!
Who's that? Why is he so full of himself? Doesn't he know how unattractive that is? The next Craftlord should be strong and beautiful, just like me. Another girl in the tournament. I hope we'll be good friends.
Hey! Look at all these worry warts!
I'm guaranteed to win this tournament, and don't mind my watch.
That kid must be the youngest one in the tournament. Hope he doesn't get hurt. But I need to stop letting my mind wander and start listening to the Craftlords.
To test your skills and to see which of you is worthy of becoming a Craftlord. You are allowed to fight only with weapons that you've crafted yourself. Yes, instead of buying weapons, you make your own weapons. That's how it is in this game. A battle is won when your opponent yields to you or when their weapon breaks. Bit like Soul Calibur, but only different.
Sounds easy enough. I know I can craft a weapon strong enough to see me through. I'll prove to everyone in Weistern I'm worthy of being the next Craftlord.
We will allow your masters to aid you in the forging of your weapons. We will also allow you to receive assistance during your battles. But only one partner is allowed to accompany you into combat.
Partner, I bet he's referring to a guardian beast. I wonder how many of these people have one.
All of you are hereby granted passage into the dungeon of the Central Tower. There you can collect materials with which to craft your weapons. The person who possesses the keys to the dungeon will bring one to each of you later on.
Dungeon of the Central Tower leads to the Shrine of Presto. I've heard stories of summon creatures that were summoned to protect Presto. No longer listen to their masters.
There are many dangers in this dungeon, placed there to ensure the safety of the great Parista. These dangers will now be lessened and removed for you. These dangers will not be lessened or removed for you. You will have to confront them and overcome them on your own. If you cannot defend yourself, you are not worthy of being in this tournament. As for who you will fight in each round of the tournament, your opponent will be announced by the Central Tower before the start of your battle.
So we won't know who we're fighting until the last minute. Seems like a strange way to arrange a tournament.
See King of Fighters. You must always remember the Craft Knight's code. A sword is not strength. A sword is not skill. A sword is not fellowship. Let the code guide your efforts. They will be rewarded. Friendships will be forged in the heat of battle. Yeah, just like a Pokemon battle. When your skill is sharpest and your weapon is deadliest, you will be your own master. And you will be called Musashi Miyamoto. I sincerely hope that one of you will become our equal and join us as a Craftlord. That is all.
Ceremony is complete.
So I think now's a good time to save. I hope it's a good time to save. And of course we only have 2 because, well, turn power off. There we go. So after all that, now we have to go get our guardian beast. And yes, the questions will... The answers you put into the question will determine what guardian beast you end up getting. And yes, for good measure, I will save state. Just in case, you know. Just to make sure I actually get the right Guardian Beast I want.
Master Braun's waiting for you.
Oh, I can't go that way. Yeah, it's been one of those games I need to really go through again because it's been years. Like I said, it has been a while since I actually played a game like this because it was my first AX buy, you know. My first buy at Anime Expo. My first Anime Expo. Because there were two I went to. There was one in Long Beach that a friend of mine brought me to. And then there's one I go to now, which is the LA one at the convention center. So there was two I went to. The Long Beach Convention Center, which was my actual first one, because I was brought in one day. And then the actual first one I went to by myself was the year after that. And that's where I made my first purchase. Ah, there you are!
And you're late again.
I'm sorry, Master.
Your apologies accepted. Now let's talk about the tournament, eh?
I've never seen Master Braun quite so serious.
Answer me this. Do you have the skill and the confidence to win this tournament?
God damn it.
Go away. Go away, SimCity. I'm not interested in you. Again, I'm safe stating. I'm safe stating just in case.
Of course, Master. Of course, Master. I'm the daughter of Shintetsu, Craftlord of Iron. I'll win the tournament, no matter who stands in my way.
I admire your confidence. Your father was a great man and you earned the respect of everyone in the city. But you can't expect to win the tournament just because you're a kid.
I realize that, Master.
I'm gonna be blunt. You don't have the skill or the brains to win this tournament. You don't even have the skill to win your first battle.
You sound really how you feel, Master. I'm sorry to hear it.
But you don't have to worry because I'm gonna tell you how to take this tournament.
That's all, Master. I've never crafted a weapon on my own. I've only helped you make them.
Don't worry so much. You might win this thing yet. Alright, so you should remember that I've got other apprentices in the tournament too. Now, I'm not gonna play favorites with any of you.
Alright, Master.
Right then. Follow me to my room. I've got something special for you, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Master!
Oh no, I'm just fucking with you, kid. Come here. I want you to take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Is that who I think it is, Master?
That's right. He's a summoner. I brought him to Wystern for one purpose, and one only. He's gonna summon the Guardian Beast that'll become your partner in battle. I gotta help him get ready.
Alright. I'm going to have a Guardian Beast at my side. I'm going to have a Guardian Beast at my side. Never would have expected this, Master. I'm still in shock.
Why are you surprised? Do you think you win the tournament all by yourself?
No, but I'm not sure that Guardian Beast is something I deserve to have. I was taught that only a skilled craft knight should possess a Guardian Beast.
The only way you're gonna win this tournament if you stop playing by the rules.
Yeah, fuck the rules.
Take the Guardian Beast. You're gonna need it.
Yes, Master.
You know what you came here to do, summoner?
Indeed, bro. Tell me, child. We'll stay here.
I'm getting nervous again. Yes, sir?
What do you think of Shintetsu?
What a strange question. How should I answer it?
Actually, I'm going to stay here too. I'm doing this because, you know, you can get different guardian beasts this way. I want to be more like him. Let's just say that. My goal is to follow in the footsteps of my father and become a craftlord. Child has been raised well. I have another question. What is most important to a craft knight?
How would my father have answered this question?
Well, it's always either the ability to forge weapons, but that's your job. But really, it's the consideration for living things.
A craft knight can't make a weapon without taking the natural order into account. He has to embrace nature into his creations, not reject it.
True. But a craft knight has...
True, but a craft knight has gotta be more of a fighter than a tree hugger. You don't want to have a strong weapon. You can't protect nature itself.
That is correct.
Now it's time to get your guardian beast.
In a moment, Braun, I have one final question to ask. What does love mean to you?
What does love have to do with the tournament? But these questions, for that matter.
Well, it's either one of two things. You care deeply about someone, or protecting someone from harm. Well, since I'm playing the female role, like I said, I'm just going to show what you can actually do, you know, differently. Protecting someone from harm. Let's see what that gets me.
Love is protecting someone who needs your help, no matter the consequences to yourself.
An intriguing answer. Let's begin the ritual. I need something that is important to you. In order to call forth a guardian beast that is bonded with you.
Something important. Oh, I know. The good luck charm.
Oh, your father's charm. How'd you come to have it?
It's a gift.
Alright. Now take hold of the Summonite, Jim. There's the Summonite.
Summonite, Jim, what's that?
A magical stone with which a summon beast is called forth. Focus your thoughts and wish for a guardian beast to aid you in your battles. Concentrate!
Yes!
Oh! Now I will summon! Of course you will summon. Now I will open the portal into the other world using the words and methods of the ancients. Hear me, noble beast! Hear me and submit to my power! And now shout thy name! The name of the newborn thy master shall be! Prati! And I get... The fuck?
Kitty! What is he? He's cute. Kitty!
I get Cuddy, right? Let's check this out. If I got Cuddy, well, that'd be something I could get. But that's not the one I want to get, so? Cuddy's okay, but I prefer something else. You still want to be more like him? I'm showing all of them how to get every one of these. The ability to forge weapons.
ability to forge weapons. My weapon is powerful enough I can break my opponent's weapon instead of attacking him directly.
A weapon is only a thing, and a life is always worth more than a possession. But at least you're serious about the tournament. Now let's call for Guardian Beast.
Tournament, into what will you place more trust? During the tournament, into what will you place more trust? The weapon that you have forged or the skill you possess? What would happen if I were to say... If I were to say... My weapon.
My weapon! At the end of the day, I'll choose a weapon. No amount of skill can substitute for a well-crafted weapon.
Alright, let's begin. Same thing. Guardian Beast, blah blah blah. That gives you... Okay, I know that one just gave you... When I went through it first time was Cuddy.
A robot?
I'll be damned.
What's your name?
That gave me Xantec. That was my first one. To be honest, when I first played Summon Night Swordcraft Story, this was my first This was my This was my first summon. So, let's go back just a bit. And just say my skill. Skill is more important to my weapon because I have no skill. Alright, let's begin. Something important to you, blah blah blah. And let's see if I get the one that I will need for the rest of the LP. And that gives me... Is this Weissten? Indeed it is. I recognize the smell. It's you.
Ron, if you're here, that means only one thing. I've been summoned here by Craft Knight again.
What's going on, Master? And who is he?
Not sure.
So, that's not what we want either. But really, the one you want, and the one we're actually going with, is to say you want to know more about him.
I always hear about the respect that was afforded my father, but I know very little about him. I want to learn about what he did and who he was. I want to be a person as respected and loved as he was.
Ron, it seems that Shintetsu's child was raised well.
Of course, Summoner. This child was raised by Amaris.
The bonds between parents and their children are very special.
What do you mean?
Your mother was the best teacher you could have had. She taught you how to survive and how to thrive.
And I'm going to F5 this.
She's a bit overprotective. Mother rarely scolded me when I was growing up, but I always pay attention when she did. And boy, was she strict.
Remember that Amaris has had to be both a mother and a father to you. She had to discipline you as Shintetsu would have.
So not all mothers threaten their children with spankings?
No, not in this day and age. Only the smart ones.
Yes! And now it's time to get your guardian beast.
Not quite yet, right? Another question. Ah, yes. Did you grow up preferring the strictness of Shintetsu or the kindness of Amaris? Trust me, all the save states are making sense. What would happen if I were to say Shintetsu? Strictness? Strictness of my father, his discipline shaped me into a better person. Alright, let's do ritual. In order, blah blah. Went through that. And what will this give me? This will give me D20! But what if we were to give Amrit's kindness? Will we get the same effect? I would never disrespect my father, but I choose the kindness of my mother. My questions are finished. Let us begin the ritual. Hopefully this gives me what I really want for the actual, when we go through the Let's Play. Now I will hear me and blah 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 blah. I massively pretty. Poof! There she is. There she is. That's who we want. That's who we want right there.
Is this wife, sir? Who are you?
That is who we want. We want Sugar. Yes, it is okay.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Honey, get you must. Please be kind to me. Of course.
How about that? I didn't expect you to call forth the same guardian beast as your father.
You seen her before?
She's... I don't know how to explain it to you.
You're the tallest Shintetsu, aren't you?
Oh dear.
Good. Very good. What was that for?
I think she likes you. Anyway, you got your guardian beast. Now follow me to the second floor.
That was my first kiss. That was my first kiss. Wait, Master, don't leave. Are you upset with me? Of course I am. So I guess you don't like me anymore. Uh-oh, I don't want to accept her. I'm here for the tournament. I was just kidding. Don't worry about it. I kiss other girls all the time.
This is winnable, folks.
I kiss other girls all the time. Good.
Oh my.
Now, let's go to my new workshop. Alright? Alright.
So, Sugar can be summoned. Talk to your guardian beast by pressing his leg.
Let's go upstairs now. Master Brian's waiting for us. This workshop is for just the two of us. Isn't that romantic? Ew! Wait, what?
Oh God, yes, 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 yes. This is gonna be one hell of a Let's Play. This is gonna be win. This is gonna be total, utter win.
Here you are. The only tournament entrants are allowed into the workshop on the second floor. And your workshop is here.
Alright. Wow. It's my workshop.
Now, I hope you like it. Because you're going to be working here day and night from now on. Don't you want to win the tournament? Don't you want to be a craft lord? Then stop complaining like a spoiled little brat. Your mother agreed that you should live here during the tournament. So the decision's already been made for you.
Yes, Master.
Why are you so depressed? You're following your father's footsteps just like you wanted. You should be proud, not sad.
Yes, Master.
Now I started teaching my secret techniques of weapon fortune.
Seriously? Wow.
Except that I don't got the time to teach it right now because I'm too busy.
What? Come on, Master. I'm a fast learner.
I'll let you know when I'm ready to start your lessons. You can hang around till then.
Alright. This is where a new life begins, Master Pretty. I'm very excited. Why don't we go outside? We've got nothing to do here for a while. I'd love to see the ocean. That's a good idea. After everything that's happened today, I need a break. Thank you, Master Pretty. Okay, let's go. Yes, Master.
A few hours later,
I haven't been to the harbor for so long. It's beautiful. Hey, look at this ship. Let's go aboard. Won't we get into trouble for doing that without asking? Of course not. Now come on.
well, Pratty's a little, tomboy. I like that.
So nice here. It is nice. I'm so tired. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm just very glad to have met you, Master Pratty.
Well, in that case, shouldn't it be mistress? I mean, it is a girl after all, so you wouldn't call a girl master, you would call her mistress if she's in charge of something. Just saying. Mistress and not master. Because you have a master and a mistress.
I'm glad I met you too. I want to win this tournament and be a great craft lord like father. Will you help me? And why don't you stop calling me Master Pratty? You don't like that? Now just call me Pratty. Oh, how about Miss Pratty, Master Pratty? On second thought, let's just stick with Master. Yes, Master. By the way, Master Pratty. Yes. Please, Master, be kind to me. Of course, you don't need to ask about something like that. I'm so happy now, knowing that my husband will be a kind person.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is too funny. Oh, god damn! I'm just gonna be honest. Funnier dialogue!
Husband? Don't you know I'm your fiance?
Oh god, it's Utana all over again. Oh god.
Fiance? No, I didn't know that. I can't be your fiance. Master Shintetsu promised that he would give me his child's hand in marriage. What? I can't be your husband. I'm a girl. Of course you can. What? Of course I can't. I don't mind if you're male or female as long as you're kind to me.
Gender do not matter here in Summon Night.
But I do mind. Just tell me when you're ready. I can hardly wait. You better get used to waiting.
And on day 1. Yeah, that was day 0.
Now, where should I start? Master said that he was going to teach me a new technique before the first match. Should we go ask if he's ready? Sure. Let's go ask Master.
So in this case, I'm going to save. And just save right here, just in case if it doesn't work out. There we go. So now we are now at the Silver Guild in the second, on the second floor, player workshop. So, if we were to pull up our status menu, our status menu shows status, money, materials. Okay, you got your equipment, which basically your 3 weapons. Now, of course, you go by attack, defense, agility, durability, and technique. Those are all your attributes, and they go for every single weapon that you have. So far, you only have your crafting hammer. And if you were to switch characters, your summon creature, in this case for the remainder of the Let's Play, is going to be Sugar. Has magic. And we only have 3 item events. No weapons, no items, not even a bit of money. Well, as you can see, this is our stat screen. What I just showed you before, that was also stats, but they were for different kind of stats. These are our base stats right now as we speak, since we are on level 1. And a nice chunk of, nice bit of health for a good startup. 106 HP. 54 to reach the next, 54 EXP to reach the next level. And 78 for next level. However, I'm using codes, so I'm really going to be leveling up my my guardian beast.
Yo, Pratty!
Oh, Master, I was just going to see you. Hey, don't just barge into a lady's room without knocking.
Quit your jibber jabber. This ain't no win. The folks from Central Tower have arrived. Behave yourself.
Hello. Greetings, Pratty. I have delivery for you. Here's your labyrinth key for the first level. Show this key to the guard in the first floor of the Central Tower, and you can enter the labyrinth. I must get going. Excuse me now.
So this labyrinth key.
That labyrinth under the Central Tower is a treasure mine for craft knights. If you're gonna be a skilled craft knight, you gotta find your own materials. That's all I gotta say.
But I heard that there are tons of summon creatures and stray summons protecting the Holy Spirit putty stuff from evil in the labyrinth. Isn't that right? I'm a bit scared.
Skilled craft knight needs to be a master at wielding weapons as well as making them. Gotta be able to handle 100 or 200 straight by yourself.
You've gotta be kidding.
You're gonna be a Craftlord, guardian of the Holy Spirit Puttyster, right? That way, if you ever end up becoming a Craftlord, you'll be going to the Shrine of Puttyster every month, located in the depths of the labyrinth. You can't make it to the Holy Spirit. You'll be ashamed as a Craftlord.
I agree with you on that.
Anyway, the battle's already begun. Get with it! Alright, let's begin. I, Master Broad, will teach you the techniques of crafting weapons. The very first weapon that you're going to craft is this.
A new technique received.
Yes, I do. Woohoo!
No, you got me worried. Sugar, I know I can count on you.
Yes, you can count on me.
Now let's see if you remember the basis of making a weapon.
remember perfectly. First, we must collect items to be used as weapon materials.
Always sound like Vindictus.
Next, heat and smelt the items using the forge and separate them into 4 kinds of mineral ores.
Almost sounds like Vindictus again.
Then combine the ores using the technique for that weapon. We smite them with a hammer to complete it.
Bravo! You learn well. First things first. Go get yourself some materials.
Now I can go and make my own weapons without getting pestered by Master anymore.
Hey, I heard that. Anyhow, go buy some iron ore at the item shop this time.
Master, were we supposed to gather materials from the labyrinth at the central tower?
Aye, that's correct. But were you gonna head in there without any weapons?
That would be very tough.
So you gotta make a weapon first. Biggest reason I told you to buy them is because iron ore is on sale today.
Oh yeah, just like Vindictus.
On sale?
The price is 10 boom for each.
Yeah, Bohm is the currency for this game.
That's cheap.
Here's some cash. Now run off and buy as much as you can. There'll be hordes of bargain hunters for the sale. Hurry up and get yourself over there. Now!
Sales!
300 Bohm. So, with that much, well, with that much bone, you know, you can really just stock up on a lot. So for the most part, for safety reasons, this here is the item shop.
Welcome to my shop.
Do you have any iron ore here?
Oh, I'm sorry. We just sold out of it.
You gotta be kidding!
See that girl over there? I sold her all we had.
Are you really sure that you have nothing left or in stock?
I'm afraid not.
What are we going to do now? We don't have enough to buy anything with the money we have now. Maybe we should ask the girl nicely if she could sell us some of our ore. What should I do?
She just told you what you could do! But can't do that. Gotta have some kind of responsibility here.
Yeah, I can't do that. No, I can't do this. I'll see what she says. Hey, wait a second! Pardon me. Yes.
This here is Sanari.
I wonder if you could sell us some of your iron ore. Oh, that's sugar. What's this all of a sudden? You, have I met you somewhere before? Oh, I remember you now. You weren't there at the opening ceremony. Yep, you have a good memory. Did I say not that much? No, it wasn't that much. I was just surprised that someone as spaced out as you had the guts to enter the tournament.
Oh! Them's fight words.
What do you mean by that?
Just as I said,
And I'm not going to sell you my iron ore. Your fault, Slowpoke. I don't have time to mess with you. I'm going to the labyrinth now. See you! Great, what should I do now? For the meantime, why don't we tell Master Brown about the ore being sold out? Alright, let's go back and discuss this with Master.
so nothing for you to do except go back. And go back we shall. Believe me, you'll be here for the long haul. You are really going to be here for the long haul, really.
Hi, I'm Tristy Apprentice. I hope you'll be good friends with me. torches this big iron pot, right? We can decompose items into materials here.
Like, I don't know this shit.
Hey, you're back. Did you get the materials?
Actually,
1 hour later.
What? They were completely sold out. To a mean girl?
that's correct. She said, I can't believe that someone as base as you could enter the tournament. Or something like that.
I see. That's gotta be Sanari.
Sorry.
Aye, she's one of my apprentices here at the Silver Guild. She's competing in the tournament. She's a contestant, just like you. Told her about the sales as well.
How come?
What'd you expect? You're not the only trainee here. I gotta be fair, you know.
That's for sure.
Anyway, Sanari tends to be tough on others, and so I can imagine that she picked on you too.
Well, don't you think she could have sold at least one of her ores?
Nah, what Sanari did was correct. You two are rivals now. A battle has already begun in and out of the arena. You know, like Pokemon.
Yes.
Well, there's no use worrying about that now. You're gonna have to find your own materials in Labyrinth.
Wait a sec, you told us that it's too dangerous to go in there without any weapons. Can we at least borrow
Shut your trap! You want to be a Craftlord, never say you're gonna borrow a weapon that someone else made to go hunting for materials.
You know, it's just like Pokemon.
And besides, you already have the mightiest craft knight weapon of all.
Huh?
Your hammer, of course.
But this is just a hammer we use for crafting.
It's still a weapon, it counts.
Now listen carefully, the hammer can forge not only a weapon, but also a woman.
Huh?
Isn't that right, Sugar?
Yes, Master Brown.
Alright. You understand? Now get going.
No, wait.
So the hammer is not usable. Press the A button to use the hammer. So mind you, that's going to be your main weapon right there. Your weapon of choice will always be the hammer. So now, we have to go in. And no, you can't do anything other than, you know, save your progress. So we're gonna save it here. So when we come back, Prati is going to learn her first real taste of combat when Summer Night Swordcraft Story continues right after this.